Every adventure has a beginning. Learning new things, making new friends. But sometimes making new friends means we need to learn how to accept people who look different from us. This is the story of Junga the Dancing Yeti.
Junga Yeti lived with his family in the frozen mountains. Yetis love cold, snowy weather, and as Papa said, the snow helped to hide and protect them from danger. The weather was too cold during the winter months for Junga, the youngest Yeti. He was always jumping around to keep warm. Mama said he was her little dancing Yeti, but Brother and Sissy did not like all the moves he would make.
Mama, he's doing it again.
Yeah, please tell him to stop. Junga, can't you be normal like the rest of us?
Hush, you two. Junga, I like what you're doing.
I jump around because it's too cold in here, and this warms me up.
Grandma Yeti asked Mama and Papa if she could take Junga to a place that wasn't too cold for the winter. Junga's parents knew he would be in good hands with Grandma. They would miss their youngest Yeti, but agreed this would be the best for Junga. Even the portrait of Grandpa Yeti seemed to give its blessing to the idea. Grandma and Junga climbed onto a ship to find a new home for the winter. The little Yeti was excited about the trip. He'd never been off the snowy mountain before.
Bye for now! See you in the spring! We love you! Here we go!
When Grandma knew they were south enough, she brought her grandson and their things through the ocean waters to the nearest land.
Look, Junga! Can you see those big and powerful condor birds? They need plenty of open mountain space, just like us.
Yes, I do. I love you, Grandma. Thank you for taking care of me.
Junga held tightly to Grandma's back.
We made it, Junga. Now, let's find a place to rest a bit before heading up the mountain.
Yippee!
Shh! We must be quiet. We need to get to the mountaintop safely. So please, whisper until we find a safe cave.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Grandma noticed the air getting a little cooler and saw more pine trees. This let her know they were on the right path.
Are we almost there, Grandma?
Yes, little Yeti. I believe this is a good mountain.
Will we find friends here like us?
We will find friends, but not like us, Junga. Not like us.
Grandma, is this cave good enough for us?
No, Junga. We could not both fit in there. We need to find a bigger cave.
Hello in there!
Junga, please. No loud noises until I know we have found a safe place to stay.
What do we have here? A couple of beasts trying to ruin the king's festival.
I'm sorry. We mean no harm. You see, we were...
Silence, Yeti beast. Take the old one to the king's court.
In a flash,
Oh, my goodness!
two large condors grabbed Grandma and flew off with her, leaving a shaking and all alone little Yeti.
So, Yeti beasts do exist and feel they can walk freely on our land. I've heard stories about your kind, and you do not belong on our peaceful mountain.
Please, sir, we don't...
Silence! You may be too young to be a threat to us, but we will take you to the king's festival, locked in a cage. The king may reward us for this prize, but make sure the old beast is well hidden.
Poor Junga was so scared and cold in the cage. He was shaking while the Condor guards teased him.
Hey, look at the little snow beast. Ooh, he's so scary. We've got us a monster? So monster he is. Hey, show us a scary face. Can't you howl, baby Yeti?
Junga had no idea what they were talking about. He wished Grandma was there to help him.
I'm sorry, Grandma. If it wasn't for me, we would be safe back at home.
Do I need to forgive myself? Am I the cause of this mess? Feeling lost, poor grandma's gone. Am I the cause? I think yes.
Junga was cold, so he shook and jumped around to warm up a bit.
Look, he's doing his monster dance. Ooh, I'm scared of that. Hey, what do you know? It's a dancing Yeti.
At that moment, the little Yeti stopped moving.
What did you say?
I said, you're a dancing Yeti.
It's what Mama calls me.
Gee, little guy, you don't act like a monster. You seem like a nice little Yeti. Why did you and the old Yeti want to ruin our festival?
My grandma and I just got here today. We don't want to ruin anything, and we're not monsters. We just wanted to find a safe cave to live in, and now I don't know where Grandma is.
Aw, gee, kid. What's your name?
I'm Junga.
Junga told them how he and his grandma left their home in search of a place that wasn't so cold for the winter. General Condor was called over to Junga's cage.
We hear you're a great dancer, little Yeti. Will you dance for us now?
But Junga was too afraid when he saw the big condor again.
Go on, dancing Yeti. This is your chance to help your grandma.
While Junga danced, the guards told the general what Junga had shared with them and that he and Grandma were not a threat.
Perhaps our king will be happy to have a dancing Yeti perform at the festival.
All the forest animals loved watching Junga's special dance. The king and queen condor were amazed to see how kind and lovable Yetis can be once you get to know them. Junga jumped, shook, and danced his best moves to the festival music. He was performing for the royal court. But in his heart, he was dancing for Grandma. He really wished he could see her.
Grandma, you're okay? Oh, Grandma, I missed you so much.
You did it, Junga! Your dancing warmed the hearts of the Condors. They were scared of Yetis because we look very different from them. But they said they are really sorry and brought me here to see you right away. Plus, they have a surprise for us. Oh, Junga, I'm so proud of my little dancing Yeti.
The king and queen showed the Yetis a wonderful cave.
Junga, this will be a safe winter home for you and your grandma. Can we count on you both to watch over this area for us?
Grandma and Junga looked at each other with surprise.
Soon we condors will move down the mountain and the bears will hibernate. This bear cave will be a perfect place for you to stay during the winter. Yetis will be in charge of this land until next spring. Well, only if you agree.
It would be an honor. Junga, are you cold?
No, Grandma. I'm dancing now because I'm so happy. We have a great cave here for the winter, and we found new friends, and I'm sure we'll have wonderful stories to tell everyone back home when we return next spring.
The Condors and Grandma laughed as they watched the delighted dancing Yeti.
Hello, boys and girls. I'm so happy that you joined us today to learn about the adventure my grandson Junga and I shared together. I have decided to put together a list of some of my best tips to help end discrimination and bullying, and to show children of all ages that it is important to treat other people well. Here we go. When someone looks different from us, it's good to learn more about them. Be happy with yourself. Nobody else will ever be just like you. And that's a good thing. When someone bullies other kids, it's usually a sign that they are really sad. And this is my favorite. Be a friend to new children that you meet. Invite them to sit with you or to play a game. And finally, there is safety in numbers. And remember Junga's creed. Be a leader and do what's right.